This is Wednesday, March 9th, and today and Friday we will be exploring the inevitable human experience of never enough. I read recently the following: we need to embrace imperfection because otherwise our messy real lives will never feel like enough. And of course, we're all familiar with this reality given our work with what one mindfulness teacher calls the unarguables, what we've called the 3 Ps, that life is not permanent, perfect, or personal. And what we're dealing with here with imperfection is the second of these 3 Ps. Suppose that life, that the world, was neither perfect nor imperfect, that it just is, that this is how it is. And this is really what this quote is referring to, because if we get caught up in this conversation about perfect and imperfect, then we're never going to feel like enough. When we are faced with situations where what needs to be done, what we might feel obligated to do, is greater in our perception than our perception of our resources, that's a recipe for stress and anxiety. And we've all been there multiple times. So for this morning, I found a meditation by a young mindfulness teacher in Colorado that I'd like to share with you that's about dealing with anxiety. So here we go with this meditation.
This is David, and welcome to Mastering Anxiety. There's a great meme that I saw that said, never in the history of anyone telling anyone else to calm down has anyone ever actually calmed down. Anxiety is this energy that almost creeps up on us. It seems subtle for a while, manageable, kind of in the background. And then before we know it, we're swimming in it. We're waking up anxious. We're going to sleep anxious. So in today's meditation, as we close our eyes, we're going to explore some tools and techniques and cultivate some awareness to help us let go of anxiety. There are 4 essential steps as we take this path towards mastering anxiety. And they're very simple. First, you find it, then you feel it, then you face it, and then you heal it. Find it, feel it, face it, and heal it. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and let's start to find it. And that might be easy. When you close your eyes, there it is. But as you close your eyes, I'd like you to relax your shoulders. Take a nice big deep breath in. Nice breath out. And start to settle into your body. And let yourself have the attitude of actually enjoying meditating. This isn't a chore, it's not a job. We're not here just to feel better. We're here because there is a joy in being still, in being present, in being awake. So the first step in mastering anxiety is we have to find it. And to find it, we have to define it so we know what we're looking for. And very loosely defined, general anxiety is this irrational sense that something is always kind of wrong or is going to go wrong. This fear that there's an impending doom around every corner and that you just don't have control over things the way you would like to. If you are an anxious person, you might find you like to control things, to have things turn out right or even maybe perfect. Or you tend to heal everything and or heal everyone around you, wanting every situation to be okay. And then you absorb the energy and emotion of the world around you, and then you feel anxious. So whatever your MO is, whatever the reason is, know that you can start to find the anxiety just by becoming aware of it. And we become more aware of it by feeling it. So as you're sitting here with me, and some of that anxiety maybe bubbles up, what does it feel like? Is it like a fast vibration in and around your body? Is it a tenseness on your chest? A knot in your stomach? A dizziness in your head? Or a lump in your throat? And now I'm not asking you to change it or do it. This is David. And then you feel anxious. So whatever your MO is, whatever the reason is, know that you can start to find the anxiety just by becoming aware of it. And we become more aware of it by feeling it. So as you're sitting here with me, and some of that anxiety maybe bubbles up, what does it feel like? Is it like a fast vibration in and around your body? Is it a tenseness on your chest? A knot in your stomach? A dizziness in your head? Or a lump in your throat? And now I'm not asking you to change it or do anything about it. I just want you to feel it. We're also programmed to want to feel good and to not want to feel bad. And the moment we start to feel bad, we try to change something, blame someone, run away from it, medicate it, override it. But let's take a moment and not do any of those things and just feel it. You may find that you've gotten so used to anxiety that it's just kind of this simmering energy in the background all the time. But that doesn't make it any less valid or important to reconcile. Because ultimately, for meditation, in the background, what we want is silence, a deep stillness, an awakened space. Now, after we get a clear feeling of the anxiety, we want to face it. And by facing it, I mean, you might have to not just feel it, but look at it and even ask it, where are you coming from? What fear, what energy are you arising from? What seed was planted that you've grown into this big anxiety tree, and all my problems are hanging off of it? So you can directly ask the feeling. Often we'll blame anxiety on little things like, oh, I'm going to be late, or why did that person leave the sock on the floor, or there's not enough money in my bank account, there should be more. That's a very common one. And things that maybe from an outside perspective seem small to us are amplified. So as you face and discover this anxiety, maybe take a look at what seems to be the cause. Maybe there's something deeper there, something that hasn't quite been discovered yet. I remember I was feeling anxiety in college after I had broken up with a girlfriend, but I thought it was my schoolwork, my grades, all my academic commitments. But when I really sat and meditated and looked at it, I realized I was anxious because I wasn't getting the love that I needed. So what is it that you need? What is it that you're not getting? What is it that needs to be healed? Let it arise to the surface out of the feeling. You notice that that negative feeling isn't there to punish you. It's here to teach you. As we discover the root cause of some of our anxiety, behind that, often there might be some emotion, some reconciling of the way we treat ourselves, of the way we see ourselves. The fourth step here is to start to heal it. So we find it, we feel it, we face it, and we heal it. And to heal it, we have to change our attitudes towards ourselves. So you might find there's been a tinge of self-judgment for feeling anxious. Almost like this judgment that we're supposed to always feel good or be doing better than we are. Or perhaps there's pressure from our families, from our jobs, from our spouses. Maybe we always have to be on point or feel like we need to be perfect. Can you let that pressure go? Can you change your attitude towards yourself? Can you be okay with how you feel, who you are, and where you are? If you're anxious, that means you're sensitive. And if you're sensitive, that means you're alive. Celebrate that sensitivity. And the fundamental antidote for anxiety is the true awareness that everything is going to be okay. Even when it's not okay, there's a very deep underlying sense that things are okay. And to get there, you have to recognize that you, as you are okay. And I'd like you to notice almost like a wave of energy from the very crown, top of your head, passing down through your body is this wave of everything is okay. Almost as if you've ever hit a bell and felt and heard that sound wave come off of it and just spread concentrically out. This wave of energy just passes down through your space, through your body, and everything is okay. Notice that energy heal your head, heal your heart, heal all those nerve endings that come together in your stomach. If you're here listening to my meditation, then the world hasn't ended yet. Things are okay. You can let go of that irrational fear that things aren't going to work out and start to shift your energy into a place of knowing that everything has a rhyme and a reason, a time and a place. If you give yourself some energetic space, things will fall into place. Be gentle with yourself. Take your time. Become aware of your own energy and feelings. And through a subtle shift of attitude towards yourself, heal that anxiety and learn from it. Take a nice big deep breath into your body. Nice sigh out. And slowly, as you open your eyes and come out of meditation, notice that aura of okayness. Bring that into the world. Be free of anxiety. Enjoy yourself. And I'll see you next time.
I hope you enjoyed the opportunity to hear from somebody other than me in that meditation. I found it very helpful. Sorry about the little glitch in there. I had to reboot at some stage. So the question for this morning is to connect those times when you feel anxious and stressed with your own sense of never enough, your own experience in life with never enough. This is a way of deepening our understanding of when anxiety and stress comes about. Somewhere between involving what David was talking about in facing it and healing it. Simply becoming more aware of it.